represents the very best of Penn State and the Bellisario College. He's a strategist, a storyteller, a culture shaper, whose work has defined communications for some of the most visible brands in the world. Over the course of his career, Bjorn has led communications at companies including Yelp, Meta, and Heineken. Him and I have a lot in common because I've often spent a lot of weekends complaining online, surfing Insta, and drinking Heineken. So I can totally relate. In his career, Bjorn has helped guide brand voice, public perception, and global campaigns. At Meta, he played a key role in the company's historic rebrand and helped lead thought leadership for senior executives while supporting initiatives ranging from Meta's first Super Bowl advertising program to nationwide voter registration efforts and creator programs supporting Black and Latinx voices. At Heineken, he helped shape global brand storytelling across partnerships with the Olympics, Coachella, UEFA Champions League, Major League Soccer, and the James Bond franchise, and even made industry history by selecting Carrie Lloyd as the first female athlete spokesperson for a global beer brand. Carly. Yes. My bad. Today, Bjorn is widely recognized as a leader in the communications profession, serving as a PR Week Global Awards judge, a PR Daily advisory board member, and a recipient of multiple PR Week and Sabre Awards for excellence in communications and social media. But as worldly as Bjorn's accomplishments are, this campus has never left his heart. A Burton Waller Scholar as a student, he continues to give back as a guest lecturer, mentor, and advisor, opening doors and sharing the kind of real-world insight that helps shape the next generation of communicators. Beyond the Penn State world, if such a fairy tale land exists beyond our world, but beyond Penn State, Bjorn's commitment to community continues, from volunteering with the Ronald McDonald House to supporting youth mentorship programs in Oakland. It is my absolute honor to bring to the stage my new friend, our outstanding alumni in public relations, Bjorn Trowery.
I wanted Richard to actually pop out of the cake. But he declined. Thanks, Richard. Again, thanks a lot, Richard, for the other remarks. That was really kind. Thanks as well to the Alumni Board for this honor. I want to start by congratulating my fellow honorees, specifically Becky and Steve. Steve, in particular, you're a legend in the college. I think we all know that. We all share that sentiment. Not too long ago, I was just another student sitting in Thomas, learning from you and all your incredible experiences. And I would say getting the chance to guest lecture and come back to your class a few years ago was just a wonderful full circle moment. So really excited to be able to kind of share the stage with you tonight, Steve. I would say just, and this is just like a wonderful moment. So it's like kind of just fun sometimes to just soak it in. I've been really, really wildly blessed in my career. I've had the chance to work on and work at some amazing places, travel to some incredible spots all around the world, do some really, really fun programming. And I think the best part is I think I've had the chance to have a lot of fun along the way while doing all that. So when I sat down to kind of think about what I wanted to say tonight, I found myself kind of leaning away from what felt like a little bit of like a living eulogy, because I don't want that, and none of y'all want that. None of y'all signed up for that. And honestly, kind of leaned more into just kind of a space of gratitude. So I think a phrase that pops up a lot of times in remarks like these is, I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for this person or for X, Y, or Z. And it may be cliche, but for me, it is extremely, extremely true. Nothing beats my time at Penn State. That isn't because of sports or the West Hall cookies, which still slap. Had some earlier today, 10 out of 10. It's because of the people. So that phrase, I wouldn't be here tonight if it weren't for X, Y, or Z. Get ready, you're gonna hear it a lot tonight. Might be a tricky game at some point, so Yeah, there are a few people who've been foundational to my Penn State story, and I'll just kind of get the ball rolling here. One of the people I'll start with, they aren't here, but I cannot imagine kind of speaking my story without my sincerest and deepest thanks to Dean Joseph Sullivan. I'm a Button Waller Scholar. Calvin and Mildred, they were Penn State's first Black graduates. That namesake scholarship changed my life. My mom never graduated high school. Dad went to trade school. And Dean was not only a supporter for me, but he supported my parents and my family as they were kind of just ushering in this new kind of, 4-year school kind of moment in their life and in my life. So I think between him and Adam will get to you at some point later on tonight, so don't you wait. But two really, really critical people in my life, and I know scores of others who feel the same way about Dean Sullivan. Next up on the thank you tour, Professor Nash, Renee Nash. I have the worst time saying professors' first names. Like, I can't do it. So if I say your Professor Wyckoff, for example, I know you hate it. Like when I do that, I can't say your first name. Like, what are we doing here? Anyway, Professor Nash. I think it is fun lore, Penn State lore, but I chickened out and didn't take her comms 260 class because I had a 3.6 and I didn't want a 3.5. So just formally apologizing on the record. I've been trying to make it up for her ever since. It's been 20 years. But the way that Renee cares about her students, the way that she's able to keep things fresh, it's exactly what they need. And I'm really, really thankful for the way you've trusted me to be able to share my experiences with your class over the years. So thank you so much, Renee. Next up, Tara Wyckoff. Thank you. Tara's a real one. They don't make them like you. You hit the ground. I said running, sprinting, literally since you got here on campus, and your ability to kind of maintain your fastball while partnering with alums off campus is really, really awesome. So when I become a professor one day, there are a lot of wonderful, wonderful professors in this room that I feel the same way too, saying the same thing. Yeah, your template's one I'm going to use, so thank you. Next up, Bob Barner. Bob, whenever a student reaches out to me, the first thing I always ask them is, when's the last time you spoke with Bob? And Bob, I'll keep it quick, but you're the spark plug of Bellisario, and I'm lucky to call you a friend. There's one person in particular I need to highlight tonight. It's Adam Pietrello. Adam is a fellow Pittsburgh boy. I'm from Penn Hills. Adam from Hampton. We've learned a lot about one of those schools tonight. But it's really Shakespearean, the whole thing. I met Adam through Bob Martin. He connected me with him early on to try to snag an internship over at Alumni my junior year. Those spots were very, very difficult to get. They still are, very difficult to get and really, really competitive. So in November of 2006, so well advanced when anyone probably at Edelman was even thinking about summer internships, I started emailing Adam. At the time, Adam was a senior account executive, which junior year math in my brain meant that he was like CEO. And I wanted that spot really badly. So I would basically take 9+ hour Greyhound. This is a true story. I would take 9-hour Greyhounds, buses from State College to New York City, just potentially meet up with him or other Edelman colleagues for a few minutes for some FaceTime or just a chance to make a good impression. Luckily, the persistence or annoyance, whatever we'll call it, it worked, and I got the internship. I worked my butt off, and Adam, you can corroborate, but I really wanted to put in good work for you because I didn't want to disappoint you or the faith that you and Bob put in me. So Adam, you're one of the first bosses I've ever had, might be the first boss I've ever had. And I honestly, God, I wouldn't be on the stage if you hadn't supported me back then, and still now. So you answered so many questions about life and work all along the way, and I can't imagine my life without you. So thank you. So I can feel the Oscar music coming. So for my dismount, I will say I want to end with my family, especially my mom and dad. 23 years ago, my mom and I hopped on a Greyhound bus, not a Greyhound bus, just always on public transit. But we hopped on a Greyhound bus to visit Penn State. It was my first time ever on a college campus. It was the rainiest, gloomiest, just awful day that you can imagine. But that day changed the entire trajectory of my life. My mom passed away a few years back, but I know how proud she'd be. And she wouldn't be just proud of me, but I think she'd be thankful for all of you and really grateful for the folks in this room who took care of me and played such a vital part in my life. So with that, again, thank you so much to the board. Thanks so much again to the folks in this room, and go State.